49 అంటే సంతానం, 49 అంటే సంతోషం.
Yeah, greetings from ID Real, a real estate division of ID Media. And ఈరోజు మళ్ళీ మన ముందుకు వచ్చారు ది రెస్పెక్టెడ్ గెస్ట్ సందీప్ పట్నాయక్ గారు, ద మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ జేఎల్ఎల్ కంపెనీ. ఈరోజు వారితో డిస్కస్ చేసే పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే, మన కమర్షియల్ లీజింగ్లో కానీ, కమర్షియల్ బిల్డింగ్స్ కానీ, కమర్షియల్ యాక్టివిటీ హైదరాబాద్లో ఎలా ఉంది, 5 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం ఎలా ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది, కోవిడ్ బిఫోర్ ఎలా ఉంది, కోవిడ్ తర్వాత ఎలా ఉంది అనేది సందీప్ పట్నాయక్ గారి గారికి తెలుసుకుందాం. సప్లై డిమాండ్ కూడా ఎలా ఉంది వారితోనే डिस्कस చేద్దాం. नमस्ते संदीप जी. आप बताइए ये अभी कमर्शियल स्पेस का वेल बिफोर 5 years what was the status and what is the current status, what is the occupancy level, what is the rental values, and is it viable, somebody wants to invest in commercial, how do you suggest?
Yeah, so the commercial real estate, when I say commercial real estate, let me be very clear, we are talking of office space.
Right, sir.
Because some people, even retail, they call it commercial. The shops, the banquet halls, the food and beverage also they call commercial. For us, commercial is office space.
Right.
Okay, so we are talking of office space. So, if you just to give you some statistics, when this government came to power in 2014, our maximum we had seen the annual absorption. When we say annual absorption, it is January to December
Right.
calendar year. It was max, I'll say 3.5 to 4 million square feet max. But in 2019, we saw it is going up to 10.5 to 11 million square feet in 2019. So now in India, we are the second highest in terms of the annual absorption after Bangalore, right? This shows how good this government has done, how proactive this government, the state government is when it comes to attracting the companies.
Companies,
And
yes.
I've already told you that 2014 there was hardly 2.5 to 3 lakhs people directly employed in the IT sector. Now we have close to 8 to 10 lakh square feet, right? And most of the companies who have come in last 5-6 years have come because of the proactive governance.
Policies of the government, right?
Yes, I always say that Mr. KTR works more like a CEO than a politician. And
Yes,
the India needs more politicians like him. Now, from let me divide this. So we have once this government came to power, 2014 to I will say till COVID.
Yes.
Then 2 years of COVID and post-COVID.
Yes.
So within 2014, when this government came to power till 2020, just before the COVID, the cities saw phenomenal, what do you say, space take up. A lot of new multinational Fortune 500 coming and setting up their base. And all credit to the government, the way they build the city infrastructure in the IT corridor.
Right.
I think I always say that Hyderabad is this state, or Hyderabad is a city where the infrastructure comes first and then the real estate. Where you go to other cities, the real estate comes first and then the infrastructure, and then
Absolutely,
that's why they face the issues. Right?
Yes.
Now in the last 5-6 years, what has happened because of the constant focus of this government? Now, if you see the BFSI sector, that is banking financial sector, the amount of growth in the IT, they have all these companies, whether it is JP Morgan, whether it is State Street, and whether it is many companies, they have opened their back office or the IT offices in Hyderabad. Now in India, I'll say as far as BFSI is concerned, we are one of the leading top 2 in terms of their presence in any city, right?
Right,
BFSI is very important. Goldman Sachs is another very reputed marquee client, right? And if you see, we have 2 micro market in IT. One is the high-tech city, one is the financial district.
Right.
Unfortunately, the other parts of the city have not evolved or have not come up as an IT location the way it should have been. As you see in Bangalore, you have IT location across different directions. You have Electronic City, you have Whitefield, you have the Outer Ring Road, you have the Sajapur Road, you have the near the Bangalore. So what happened? The IT location is spread out.
Yes, in 4 different locations. Right.
Which is good. But here it is predominantly high-tech city and Gachibowli, and they are part of the same western corridor. So it creates some amount of issues on the city infrastructure and stuff like that, right? But I can tell you with all confidence is that in terms of the confidence of IT companies setting up the base in Hyderabad as a city is the last 3-4 years all-time high, right? And if you give an opportunity and explain them, they will select Hyderabad over any other city in India.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
what the confidence this government has done with their policies, and right governance and the city infrastructure. During the COVID, during the COVID, no one was going out of their house, and the demand went down. So in 2019, from an 10.5 to 11 million square feet absorption, it came down to 5.5 million square feet.
Because it has come to off.
Yeah, because of that. But now we are seeing post-COVID that people are slowly coming back to office from a 0% to 10%. Now we see in Hyderabad close to 50% of people are coming back to office, and
Correct.
we see more people coming back to the office, right? But the risk I see is that today's news that IBM was planning to hire 7,500 people, but they've decided not to hire because they feel that amount of job can be done by artificial intelligence, AI. Today's newspaper.
Oh.
I see artificial intelligence is a risk for as far as office space absorption is
Right.
concerned, right? But I think to a certain extent it can be compensated by the amount of work we are getting offshoring business. Because in US is going through a tough time when it comes to commercial real estate or office space. They have got millions of square feet empty there. People are not willing to come back to work. So a lot of buildings are ghost building there. So what happens is that someone's loss is someone's gain. I think the loss of US is gain to US. So we see a huge amount of outsourcing now. The US companies are going to outsource more work to India, and this will help us to grow in terms of the office space absorption.
Right.
In Hyderabad also there is because of I told of the herds mentality, there is too much of overbuild and over inventory in the
Yes.
in the office space, and there are a lot of buildings that are also empty there. And what we see that last year Hyderabad, Jan to December 2022, Hyderabad saw around 6.5 million square feet absorption. This year we feel it will little bit slow down in Hyderabad, little less than that. But I'm very bullish that once this global macro and micro stuff are sorted out, Hyderabad is there to stay, and I'll not be surprised that in 4 to 5 years time we'll beat Bangalore and become the #1 city in India when it comes to the total square feet of the absorption. Bangalore is around 13 to 14 million square feet, and that amount of confidence I have on the governance and the infrastructure and the bureaucrats, the level of bureaucrats we have in Hyderabad. Just to give an example, the bureaucrats, when I speak to the multinational clients, obviously they speak very high about our honorable ministers, Ms. KTR Garu's accessibility and governance style, leadership style. But at the equal breath, they speak very highly about the bureaucrats like Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, our
Yes.
Principal Secretary IT, or Mr. Arvind Kumar, the Principal Secretary MUID and all. And they all of them work like professional
Yes.
CEOs and all, and this really helps because
The synergy is happening
synergy.
between
because any state
bureaucrats
to,
and
any
ministers.
state to grow, both the politicians and the bureaucrats
Yes.
need to work better, and they need to work in tandem to make the city grow or the state grow. So if any one of them, if the bureaucrats are not working in the right way or the politician right, it will not happen. And
Yes,
luckily we have both the bureaucrats and the politicians working in the right direction as far as Hyderabad. So I'm very bullish about. See, 1-2 years Hyderabad will see the pain as far as office space is concerned, because the inventory is very high, supply is very high.
Yes.
But in long run, Hyderabad has a great future, and I'm hoping that in 4 to 5 years time, 3 to 5 years time, will beat Bangalore in terms to the annual absorption.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్
Thank you.
సందీప్ జీ. ఇప్పుడు సందీప్ గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా సప్లై ఎక్కువగా ఉంది, డిమాండ్ తక్కువగా ఉంది అంటున్నారు. మనకు 5 సంవత్సరాల క్రితము ఒక 5 మిలియన్ స్క్వేర్ ఫీట్ కమర్షియల్ స్పేస్ ఆక్యుపెన్సీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఆల్మోస్ట్ డబుల్ అయిందని చెప్తున్నారు. ఈవెన్ బెంగళూరు కంటే కూడా హైదరాబాద్ మార్కెట్ బాగుందని చెప్తున్నారు. ఇలాంటి విషయాలు మరిన్ని సందీప్ గారిని అడిగి ముందొచ్చే వీడియోలో తెలుసుకుందాం. అప్పటి వరకు టేక్ కేర్, సీ యూ, బాయ్ బాయ్.